Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we have, hold on, I'm moving my mic. Today we're starting our Draft League battle in the NPCL Season 9. So what does that mean? We are going to start with a team builder, as I said previously, and then we have our battle, and then the review after. So what you're watching now is the team builder week 1 versus Simon. As you can see, I have 3 tabs open here. So let's go over Simon's team first. So the first tab is what I think is going to come, and the second tab is the remainder of the opponent's team and what's less likely to come. So what I think is coming is his Tapu Fini, Mamoswine. I think 100% those are coming. Gudra, Skuntank, Espeon, and a Selgor. Now, that's what I think he's bringing. The other 5 he has is Cobalion, Drifblim, Licky Licky, Silvally Grass, and Ampharos. Cobalion does have a case incoming, but I do think these 6 are the ones that show up here. Tapu Fini is a great wall. Mamoswine hits really hard. Gudra can take a lot of hits. We gotta try focus our offense very accordingly. Otherwise Gudra can wall our mons pretty well here. Skuntank for possible memento and momentum. Espeon, great screen supporter and also just a late game sweeper against my team. And then a Selgor, I say a Selgor specifically because if he leads off, he can do a lead gambit, because we are not gonna bring Dusknoir here, but a lead final gambit could be a thing. A lead U-turn will bring in a lot of momentum, and lead hazards will be very scary to deal with. So Selgor has a good chance at coming. It will do a lot of work against our team. Cobalion, you can argue, might come. Might be better than a Selgor, but I don't think Cobalion's coming simply because we have Celesteela that 100% walls it. Cinderace and Blue that will just, well, Yasha will wall Cobalion, and Cinderace will just destroy Cobalion. We also have Overheat in our Raikiri here, as you can see, and Energy Drago, if allowed to get up to sweeping fashion, it will destroy Cobalion. So that's why I don't think Cobalion will come, but I do think a Selgor is a lock-in. Now, for our team, so we're doing the simple Firewater Grass Core. We have to bring Celesteela to every game simply because we don't have hazard setters. We're basically just playing. We're just gonna point our offensive threats and hopefully get a good hit. We're using a lot of positioning with this team, so hopefully we can make some magic here. So Cathedral, our team captain, of course, we're running our mixed defensive set. More on the defensive side simply because Mamoswine, Skuntank to a degree, and depending on the Selgor and Gudra, we might need it. In the off chance he does bring Cobalion and Silvally Grass, we do have more defensive investment. Just to handle those physical hits more, and we have some special bulk to clearly handle Tapu Finis and everything else okay. The only thing this wouldn't handle is Amphi. Everything else will, Cathedral will wall it, even the Flamethrowers and Fire Blast from Gudra. I know I just said Gudra can run physical because it can. It does have Dragon Dance plus some physical moves. Especially because they're also playing National Dex with everything. So Gudra gets all of its past moves, whatever those may be, Dragon Tails even for phasing. That's why I also think Gudra would be a good option. Gudra plus a Selgor and a Mammo with rocks. But this mixed defensive is a standard set, but just different EVs just to mess with it, so we can take more physical hits. Next we have Joker, our choice Scarfer, probably our lead to be honest with you. We have Knockoff, Flower Trick, Low Kick, and U-Turn. With Scarf, we outspeed everything on his team. The only threat is the Selgor, so I figure let's give ourselves a little more bulk with this spread defense. I don't know how effective that would be. HP might be better. We're running max attack, of course, but then 152 HP, 152 speed here does allow us to outspeed a Selgor by like 1 point, I think. If he is Scarf, we don't stay in, but this allows us to outspeed a Selgor if it's not Scarf. I repeat, not Scarf. So this should be okay here. Knockoff and Flower Trick for great stab options. U-turn for quick momentum, and low kick is for Mamoswine. It does hit Mamoswine harder than do we have the other kicking move? We don't have high jump kick, do we? Actually, low kick, well, it does hit hard. I remember now. I have low kick here because Cinderace gets high jump kick, but low kick does hit harder than high jump kick. That's why. I know you don't get high jump kick, Meowscarada. But yeah, simple Scarfer. Next we have Nishinoya, essentially our Hazard Phaser. Hazard Clearer with Court Change Heavy Duty Boots. We need to bring this thing pretty much every single game because everyone's running hazards to a degree in some type of ground game hazard setup. So we need the Court Change to kind of deter that. Low kick, as I said, hits harder than the high jump kick, is also more reliable with 100% accuracy. Pyro Ball is our main stab of choice, will hit everything hard. I don't care what you are, even if you're Tapu Fini, Pyro Ball will hit you hard, and U-turn for momentum. So very simple Cinderace set this week. We have Blue, our Gastrodon. We have Scald and Earth Power because that's just simply great coverage. Scald for burns. I'm happy this thing gets Scald again. We can hit Mamoswine for super effective damage. Potentially get some burns off on Goodra. Skuntank, if they are physical Skuntank, we can hit you very hard, and Cobalion as well. Earth Power also hits Skuntank and Cobalion for neutral and Amphi. Silvally Grass, of course, we don't stay in. Licky Licky is another possible physical wall we can burn with Scald. And Sludge Bomb is specifically for the Fini if we are in a 1v1 situation and we can get the Sludge Bomb off and the terrain is not up. Any type of chip on that Fini will be great. Of course, we have to watch out for those grass knots, but judging by his team, he has quite a bit of grass coverage with the Selgor and Goodra, so he might opt for another option instead of running Energy Ball on Tapu Fini. I think it's Energy Ball. Next, we are running Raikiri, our special. This is specifically special Manectric here with Throat Spray, simply because I think the variability and the ability to switch up moves while having a specs boosted, essentially. I think that will prove to be more useful down the line. Judging by his team, Goodra will be the main threat, so I don't expect Manectric to last long. You could argue why don't you bring Morgrem, but I do think if we can get some switches off on our opponent's team here, even flamethrowers on the Mamoswine. Of course, he's gonna run Thick Fat, but if we can run, if we can get any type of chip damage on anything, I think that'll be better long term. Goodra will wall, but we do have HP Ice, so hopefully we can do a little chunk of chip damage. And yeah, basically Raikiri's here, not expecting to do much with it. Last but certainly not least is our Roselli Berry Regidrago. Regidrago has more moves in Gen 9 and Gen 8 it came in, so we're running, you know, with a very, we know this mon's move sets already, you know, it still has the limited dragon moves. I don't know what added besides Terra Blast. There's no Terra types again in this league, so we can't, even if we change this to Terra Fairy, we can't hit Terra Blast, right? We can't change our type. Well, we can run Terra Blast, we just can't terrestrialize. We're running Roselli Berry, so D-Claw will pretty much destroy everything on his team. EQ is for Cobalion. And then Thunder Fang plus Dragon Dance. So if we can get Dragon Dance going, at least +2, we can knock out Tapu Fini. So Roselli Berry is here to, we can take one hit with this spread. If it's Draining Kiss, we can take more. If it's Moonblast or Dazzling Gleam, I think we obviously take less. But with Draining Kiss or Roselli Berry, we can at least take 3, I think. So hopefully with that, we can get up to speed with D-Dance and just sweep his team and get the cleanup. So it's a risky strategy, but I do think we need to run this. AV Drago might have been considered, but I do think having the ability to hit Fini harder and sweep is going to be crucial against this guy's team, especially if he's running hazards. We gotta just end the game as quick as we can, pretty much. Yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys can hear me. I'm running my AC right now because it is very hot. But yeah, with that being said, this is the team we're bringing. Here it is in a nice old pokey paste for you. Here's our team for Simon. All the EVs, all the items, everything is right here. And yeah, here's Simon's team. Here's what we're predicting. We'll see how much we'll get right. I think this is pretty much what's coming. I'll be surprised if if Drifloon, Licky Licky Ampharos, or Savali Grass does come. Cobalion is probably the other one that will come, but the other 4 I don't think will. And if anything's going to get subbed out here, it's probably a Selgor or Espeon. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is what he's going to bring. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the battle and then the review after. With that being said, wish us luck, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.